Solve the triangle. So figure out all the angles on the side. So let's get this triangle ABC going. The test, remember, is the entire unit on Thursday or Friday. Whenever we take it, it's just not sines and cosines. It is Hill, SAS. So that's why we're going to have 2 days of review here whenever we meet again. So 72 degrees or angle C. A equals 5. You guys remember before break, A, that's the side across from angle A, is 5. The side across from angle B is 4. And now we're trying to figure out the rest of the triangle now. So we got to figure out somewhere to start because I either have enough information for cosines or sines, but not either of them. It's not like, you know what? I'm feeling sines today, so I'm going to put it down. So what I need from you right now is take a look at this diagram. Give me a side or an angle that you think you can find and how you're going to find it using law of sines or law of cosines. So that's what I want you to take a look at right now. What angle or side could I find using law of sines or cosines here? Because there's only one answer. There's not multiple answers here. There's one side or angle that you can find, and this is how we're going to do it. So do you have enough information to use law of sines? Yes or no? What are you going to find it for? Do you have enough information to use law of cosines? Yes or no? What are you finding then? Think you got something, Spence?
Angle A using sine.
Angle A using, so you want me to, here you go, ready? 5 over sine A equals 4 over, right? I don't have enough information. Everyone see that? Law of sines, I get stuck. I can't use law of sines anywhere because I need a side over the angle, a side over the angle. I can do that with 5 and A, but not with 4 and B again. So it looks like law of sines, it's out. So it looks like law of cosines is going to be it. To find what, though? What can I use law of cosines to find up here? Which side or angle? Talk to me. Let's start this off. 10. Side C. Good. Side C, a.k.a. AB, right? So here we go. We're going to find side C or side AB, whatever you want to call it, using law of cosines. Guys, that is the only way we can start this. Maybe after we find side C, we can go in different directions, but this is where all of us have to start. A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A. Again, you guys that weren't here on Friday, A, B, and C do not mean side A, B, and C. No. A is the side across from the angle we're working with. We're working with 72, the side across, C. Hopefully that doesn't confuse people here. A, B, and C do not mean those sides. It means the side across from the angle. B and C, other two sides, which in this one are 3. Other two sides?
5 and 4.
5 and 4. 5 squared plus 4 squared minus 2. B and C, 5 and 4. Cosine of the angle, 72. If you have the angle, you put the cosine with it. And this is one that we can type all in our calculator right now. So I'll let you guys give you a second, type it all in the calculator, and let me know what you end up getting on the right side. Everyone getting about 28.6 that we're not going to round. Remember, we don't round it. Now that's not the side length though. We take the square root to finish it. And just pay attention to those rounding directions. Round lengths to the nearest tenth and angles to the nearest degree. Nearest tenth when you have it, 8.
5.4.
There we go, 5.4. Everyone good? All right, so we found all three sides we know. Now we got to find the other two angles. Couple ways we could go. Could we use law of cosines to find either angle A or angle B? Yeah, we could. All right. I want to use law of sines, though, because we haven't used it in a few days. I don't really care. What angle do you want to find? 11, what angle? B. B it is. What did you say, B?
No.
You said A. Sorry, girls. Yeah. Here we go, A. Just totally shot you down. Guys, again, could you guys find angle A using law of cosines? Yeah, you could. All right, I just want to use law of sines because we haven't used it in a while together. So law of sines to find angle A. Give me a side and an angle that you know that I can put in my proportion. 7, a side and angle you know.
5.4 and 72.
Good. We'll use the 5.4 we just found over the sine of the angle across, 72. Now I'm looking for angle A. So what's the other side of my proportion have to look like? I'm looking for angle A. The other side's got to look like 2. What's the side across from angle A?
5.
Yep. And then I'm going to go sine A or X, whatever you prefer. And if you don't like this, that's fine. Remember I said at the beginning, you can use law of cosines to find either angle A or B. All right, let's cross them up. Let's cross them up. 5.4 times the sine of A equals 5 times sine 7.72. I want sine of A all by itself. Sine of A all by itself. So divide both sides by 5.4. So go ahead, hit your calculator up, divide both sides by 5.4.
I better do the same thing and do it this way.
.8. .88806. How's that looking? Matching me here? Is that my angle? Come on, guys. I'm not going to have you have an answer that's 1 degree. It's not going to happen. I can guarantee you that. All right, I wouldn't do that to you. What do I need to do still on my calculator, though?
Second side.
Inverse sine. There you go, boss. Inverse sine. Good. So inverse sine. And what's it say? Round to the nearest degree, right? Angles round to the nearest degree. So A equals 62. And what are we left with? Angle B. So you could use law of sines, law of cosines, or how about we work smarter, not harder? A little easier way, instead of using those two, to get to angle B. Any suggestions other than using sines and cosines, which you could. I just don't feel like wasting any more time, though. Another way? 7, another way?
Just adding them.
Yeah, there's 180 degrees in a triangle. We already have 2 of the angles. Minus 62, minus 72. And 46 degrees. All right. Questions from you guys? All right. So you have 2, 3, and 4 before you get to the assignment. I just want to, I want to warn you guys, I may have done it in different orders than you guys. If you are off by a degree, that's okay. Like if, for instance, on this last one, if you got angle B to be 45, that's fine. Okay, we may have done it in a different order. All right, if you're off by a degree or off by like a tenth, you got 5.3 or 5.5, that's fine too. All right, it's okay to be off by a degree or a tenth here. All right, so go ahead, let's get started. You want to work with people around you or move, that's fine too. I'm just going to write all the answers. Guys, you got to make sure the answers match. If not, you got to call me over. But if you're way off, that's an issue. Don't struggle in silence. Hey, number 2, you already have 2 out of 3 angles, so you might as well just find the third while you're there. And then decide how you want to find the sides.
Yeah, I know.
And there we go. There are answers up here. Check them as you go along.